Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here again, and I'm back for another crafty video. So today, it's been a while since I have been left alone with fire, and I find myself here on Sunday, the whatever it is of whatever month I'm in, but it's Easter Sunday, and I find myself alone in the house, and so, you know, when people's backs are turned, I have to light a candle and burn something. No, I'm creating some wax seals. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, there will be a seal warning on this video, so if you're if you're triggered by seals, by me mentioning seals, then I'm sorry, this may not be the video for you. So I find myself here with some sealing wax, and I need some seals. I've run out, so I usually have a little box with some seals already pre-made in, and I've run out, so I'm going to sit here and make some. And I thought while I was doing so that you could come along with me. Now these are usually the ones that you light and drip. Now I find when I do that they smoke heavily. You know, they're like they smoke like a sailor, so so I am melting them in the crucible instead, and I'm mixing a couple of colours together because I want a mix of the two reds. I want it to be lighter than this one but darker than the other one, so because, you know, why would I want anything that was like normal? So I'm going to make some seals. I thought while we were doing the seals, we could have a chat. So I'm going to do some. I can't do the seal thing when I've got got my hands full. So I'm going to do a mix of these two colours together, and I'm just melting down some of the wax. Now I tried to cut some of it off, but it doesn't cut very easily. So I nearly broke my scissors trying to do that. So I find myself here doing it this way instead. So I'm kind of melting it off on the very edge, so it kind of hopefully goes into the crucible and doesn't just like drip down onto the candle, and that way we get a bit more of a mix, and we'll make some seals. I've got some more sealing things since the last time I did this, so I've got more sealing things, some more seals. So I've got a flock of seals. I don't know what a gathering of seals is. What's a collective noun for seals? I feel I need to know. It's not the same type of seals, but like I feel like I still need to know. I might put something else in there to kind of, the only thing is these are quite metallic, and I didn't really want a metallic finish to it, but you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers, so I want a fairly full crucible, I think. The only solid colours are a bit wishy-washy. I need to stir it together anyway and see what I get. Well, that's a metallic. They're solid. That's a solid colour. Maybe put a white one in, and then stir it all in. So I'm going to use cocktail sticks to stir it with. It's like I'm creating some kind of potion with my crucible here. You watch that one not melt now. It's just going to sit in there, isn't it? And just be annoying. Oh no, it is. I can feel it melting now. I have to press it down against the heat to get it to melt. And I'm not sure whether that's the colour that I'm aiming for, but maybe with the white in it, it might help brighten it a bit. Yeah, I'm not creating any potion. There's no wing of newt. Wing of newt? Eye of newt, wing of bat in this. Wing of newt. Wing of newt. That's a new one, Dave. And if you can hear dogs barking, it's next door I've got the window open because A, it's spring and it feels a bit spring-like outside. Boing. And B, because I don't want to choke to death on the fumes from melting wax. Right, here goes. Let's do one. I've got this. What have I got? I've got a bee. It's not really bee coloured, is it? Well, it's kind of some kind of ferny thing. So I'm just going to tip it onto here. Don't worry, this mat is, I was going to say weatherproof, but it's not weatherproof. I don't know, it might be. I've never taken it out in the weather. It's non-stick. That's the word. That's the word. I don't think there was enough in that really to make it. Oh, there might be just enough. Let's melt some that we do have enough of. Let's go for. Oh, I've got some green. Oh no, but maybe the green with the red might go horrible brown. Oh well, let's throw it in anyway. Well, so these would be perfect. I had some of these. They would be perfect if I had them in other colours, but this is a very old thing that I got from one of the craft shops in, I think it's the one at the Heritage Museum in Elsecar. But it's a very old product that I don't think I've seen since. So, and that's going to have to sit and melt. So, I don't know whether this one's ready yet. Now, you shouldn't ever force them. You can just give them a wiggle. Don't press in because you make it too thin. Just kind of press it down so that it squeezes it out a bit, and then it will tell you when it's ready because it will start to lift off itself. Don't try and touch it, because if it's still molten hot, it will burn you like Dante's Inferno. Inferno. So, but he says touching it. Yeah, that's gone cold. That's fine. I think that's a bit thin, to be fair, but it's a nice thing. I will use it. I won't get rid of it. I'm going to see if I can cut this down a bit. I did, like I said, I tried to cut it. Oh, that one shattered. The other one, nothing. Tried to cut it. No, just did not want to do anything. But this one's shattering. This one can't cut for love nor money. It won't shatter. It won't do anything. It's like toffee. It's like trying to cut toffee, actually. So, oh, there we go. Maybe a mixture of those two. No, maybe now it's a bit softer. It's gonna cut. Oh, it is gonna cut now. Just like to prove me wrong. The problem is it's got some string in this now, because they have like a wick in them to burn them with. I just need to take the wick out. It's getting on my wick. That is that a terminology used elsewhere in the world? My mum used to say that. You're getting on my wick. As in, you're annoying me. So, let's see how that one's melting. I have to remember that I'm melting something. It's like when I put something on the stove, I forget about that as well. That doesn't appear to be melting at all. Maybe I need a different candle. Maybe I need a hotter candle. Can you get a hotter candle? Is there such a thing, Dave? Don't talk nonsense. No, see, that's not melting. Let's take that out. That's not melting at all, is it? Let's put this in. So this is going to melt. We know this is going to melt because that's what we've melted before. So if you are not a responsible adult, don't try this at home. If you are a responsible adult, don't try this at home. If your name is Dave and you're like, well, what's the worst that could happen? then, you know, do whatever you like, because you're probably me. What's the worst could happen? I don't know. Burn, baby, burn. I've lost my eyebrows. Yeah, I could possibly lose my eyebrows, I guess. I could prepare this little crucible with something, and then that can go on there while this one's... I'll do some in this colour, because then I could do a bee one, couldn't I? I think that would be more appropriate for a bee. I mean, like, you could do any of the flowery colours, I guess, but I think I'm going to go for... Is that going to be too many in there? I'll go for 5. It might be a bit of an overflow. So I might do some cutting so that you don't have to sit and watch me do this. Because it does take a while to melt. Depends on the temperature of your room as well, so if it was a warm room, it'll help with the melting of it. And going back to this, so this is now melted. Hopefully this now can put that on there, and that one will melt, and we will make something else. So this is a rose. So this is just not, for some reason, just not very liquid. It should be a lot more liquid than this. Can candle wax, can sealing wax go off? Well, you heard it here first. It seems to have gone off. It's like, doesn't want to melt. I wonder if I can get the heat gun to melt it. Well, the heat gun seems to be working from a helping it melt point of view. Maybe the cold air coming in isn't helping. I'm going to close the window. Okay, so after some initial teething problems, I've now got it to start properly melting. The candle underneath wasn't, for some reason, burning very brightly. I feel like I'm going to start seeing Watership Down now. But now we're getting to the point where I've changed the candle. It's much better. It's getting to the proper melting point. It's not thick and gloopy like it was. Everything seems to be melting. So, made a couple kind of off camera. That's one of the B ones. We're going to make some A ones now. So I'm going to take that off, put that one on, and that one should start melting too. And we're going to do a ferny one. That's much better. That's the consistency that it should be. Plonk that down. Oh, maybe a bit warm. Plonk that down. Your table might be level, and therefore not everything slides away. But yeah, that's much more the consistency it should be. These are now melting down, so don't really want to contaminate it with a bit of red. It looks like somebody's murdered the bee. Do insects have blood? They must have something that pumps around their veins, surely. Do they have veins? I don't know. I didn't do biology at school. You can tell, can't you? Didn't do biology because it didn't really interest me, and also I'm a bit squeamish, so I didn't want to dissect anything. Thanks very much. I was made to do that in the first year of science class, and that was disturbing enough. Thanks. Can't watch horror movies. Can't watch anybody suffering any kind of pain. I can't watch people feeling upset. I can't watch any of those things where you see people walk into lampposts and doors and that sort of thing. I can't do any of that. I actually physically feel the pain that they feel, and I know that sounds very silly, but it's true. I actually feel it internally, the pain. It's very weird. So, don't know where I was going with that, but oh yeah, because I didn't want streaks of red through a bee thing. Right, tip that onto there. Oh, there are streaks of red in it anyway, so don't know where the red came from. I'll plonk that on. Don't let it go sliding off, Dave. Take that one off. Put some of that on. Maybe put a different colour in. Maybe go for one of these. Go for some of these colours here that I've got thousands of. So these are all the same colour as these. And these were donated to me by Brian because he doesn't use them. So I don't know why he's encouraging me to set light to things and use molten stuff. Yeah, so I've started to get a cough again, so I'm really sorry if it's going to start irritating people. Don't tip the whole thing up, Dave. Peel that off. Is this cold enough to peel? If you don't want to peel it off if it's too warm, because it'll just get stuck in the mould. I think it's a little bit still a little bit warm. You can put it on something ice cold, or metal is good because that's like instantly cold. It's a good conductor of heat. So do have a metal thing here actually. That might be a good thing to stick it on. As I'm waiting for them to cool down. It's very dirty though. Don't look at that. Put that on there, and that just kind of help it to. I can peel once I get to the bit. Oh no, there you go. That peeled off anyway. Can't get that off the mat though. No, we can. There we go. So that's the bee. I don't know if you can see it, but hopefully you can. That's the bee. And this is melting now. This one. So this is kind of a. Like an iridescent, no, not iridescent red. Yeah, I guess it's like iridescent. It's not metallic. I wouldn't, well, it might be metallic when it's cooled. I don't want that. That's the B one. What have we got here? We've got a compass. So tip and plonk. There we go. What's this one? This is a globe. Maybe we should do something in. Maybe we should do something green. Maybe I'll try and melt that again. Although that's going to be a whole mess, I think, because it's got not just green in there. I could put some green in that one though. I'm going to tip this onto here. And what I'm going to stick in it? Oh, it's that, isn't it? Oh no, that's the globe. We don't want that in it. Let's use the rose. I'm just going to hover it for a bit so that it doesn't completely slide away. Yep, I'll pop that one on. Now, if you clean them out, you have to be very careful. You have to have several layers of cloth. Do not touch it at all. It is not molten wax, which we all knew as a child. You used to put your fingers in melted wax, and it's more, this stuff is more like molten plastic, so it gets very, very hot. So you really do have to be very, very careful. And if I say very, very, I mean very, very. Maybe we're going to have a bit of a... should we have... No, let's go for blue. Eye of newt, wing of bat. We'll have 2 of them. We want 2... No, we want 3 non-metallic and 2 metallic. I'll give this a stir. Oh, don't tip it up, Dave. This one's got liquid enough. So this is the world one. That's the compass. That's the world. Do that. There we go. When it smells a bit like what's the stuff? What's this stuff? Hot glue gun. It smells like hot glue gun stuff. That's what it smells like. So it's definitely more that kind of molten plastic. So please be very careful if you are doing this. Apparently you can buy electric crucibles now. I don't have one. I don't know anybody that's got one, but I've seen them used on I think it was on TikTok actually. That one's not quite pullable, offable. But yeah, you can buy electric ones, which I guess obviously a lot safer. Still going to be dealing with molten plastic, so you just need to be careful. Right, I got a Pokemon Go notification. Shame I don't have 2 of these, because that would be helpful if I wanted to do, a double mix combination. I don't think I could do that. Maybe I could take that. Let's see if I can melt some more. Maybe if I try and keep that one molten by thingying it, thingying, air gunning it, hot gun, heat gun. That's it, Dave. Oh, that's it. You just spilled it all. Take that off. Put that on there. There's my brick. So don't melt my mat. Put the brick in. And then see if we can keep this molten like this. Got a natural little divot there, and that should hold it upright. I want to see what it turns out like with a... So let's see whether this works. Move it to one side. Pick this one up. Oh, don't do that, Dave. There you go. I picked it up with my left hand, right hand situation. It's not really swirly though, is it, Dave? Put those on there for a minute. See if I can swirl it. Oh, that's wrong colour, but never mind. Not really. That's the world symbol. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that one better. So, I don't know. Put that one on first. It's a bit thicker now, so see if I can melt that up a bit more. Put that one on. That's very much more liquid. I think that's because that's been on the thing more recently. Put some more of that on. And then swirl it a bit. I hope that I wanted the two together to look like a world, like, oh, I don't have another one, do I? I'll use a compass this time. Yep, okay, so that's that. This is going to turn into a horrible colour. Oh no, it's not. It's kind of gone like a lilac colour. Then I think maybe the rose, wherever that is that one? That's a B, or maybe a B. Let's do the B. And plonk it down, don't let it slide too far. That's looking good. Not sure what to put in there. I've got some other ones, but I don't know what these are. Oh, that's looks like a potion bottle. Maybe that. Let's unscrew that. Maybe this would be perfect. Tip that out. Leave it for a second so that it's not quite as liquid. Maybe put some of that in there. Put that one in there now. And then put these in there. The only thing is I can't get them out. My fingers are too big. Maybe one of the silver in there. I will show you them. So I'm going to put this on here. And then kind of just rest it in it for a minute. There we go. So it doesn't kind of just slide off and do its own thing. So we'll do another. I feel like I want to have it. Maybe make it a bit more. I don't know, yellow. So I'm gonna have some of those in, and then go for some silver with that. Put that on there while I'm doing this. Which one are we doing? Potion bottle again? Yeah, potion bottle. And again, I'm just going to let it sit for a minute. I don't know whether that's going to work, but oh, I forgot about these. That's a weird colour, Dave. I find it really hard to find these waxes in anything other than metallic, though. So it tends to be those stick ones that are non-metallic. I'll prep that one ready and then try not to forget about that one at the same time. Red and yellow, that makes orange, doesn't it? So maybe try some red with some yellow to make some orange. Oh, I like that colour. That's kind of like a coppery colour. That's nice. Maybe the black's starting to take over now, so maybe it's not as good as I expected. Oh no, it's still kind of that tarnished copper. Not copper, bronze, that's it. So what we're going to have on this, what should we do in bronze? Oh, we were going to do the tree. Maybe do the tree of life in bronze. Tree of life in bronze and put that on there while we're waiting. Yeah, I like that colour, especially because it's still got the black where it's not mixed in as much, and it's got that a bit of separation, so it's almost like that tarnished look, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. We're back in business, people. I've sorted my light out, not my life, but just my light. Oh, that was the one I was melting, and now, hang on, swap that round. So this is the tree. That has turned out amazing. That's gonna come off there. Yep. I like the potion bottle as well. Not as impressed with those as I thought I might be. I might try one of these though. Mix that in with a bit of blue, maybe. Might have to use both crucibles though to melt different things. Oh, that's the kind of blue I want. Maybe I should melt some of this. And then once I've melted it, I can put it in the crucible to remelt it. That makes sense. So I wanted this to go orange, but it hasn't. Oh, this is not the one that's going orange. This was just the mishmash, wasn't it? Pop that one in there. And then put this somewhere. That's a bit of candle wax that's in the way. Put this here. And I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the potion bottle. Do I want another one of them? Another tree? I'll go for another tree. And then I might clean this one out. Taking extra care when cleaning it out, Dave. Remember, it is not molten wax. It is molten plastic, so you just please be very, very careful. Thank you. Public information film over. Right, let's try melt. So this is the one I thought might go orange, but it didn't. We'll use the potion bottle. No, let's use that. We've got like a wheat sheaf thing. Let's use that on this one. And then I'm going to clean this one out. And turn this into, and put that in. But I'm going to get ready for that in a minute. So put that one in there. And then I shall see you back here in a second. Well, I've had all sorts of problems with trying to get this to stay molten. So hopefully this is working because I've got a different candle in there now. So this is going to be a mishmashy video. It's going to be a lot of editing in it. But I'm getting some good results. I have to say I'm absolutely thrilled with what I'm getting when it comes to the actual seals themselves. Just the getting the thing to stay lit is the annoying thing. So this has also started to run out. So I've got a deeper candle now, and I've brought my flamethrower from downstairs. So it's supposed to be a creme brulee thing, but it's never been used as that. It's used for all sorts of things, lighting candles mainly. So hopefully this is going to work. So I want this to be molten. I want this to melt down, and then I'm going to melt that, and that way then I can have I want to mix them two together so that it's that sort of earthy kind of look. Mix the two together. Let's try this then. So, a bit of a, maybe a double pour. One back on and one off. And then maybe a swirl. Maybe it needs a bit more blue in it. So the earth, after all, is more blue than it is green. Is that the one I want? Yep. We'll just do another one here somewhere with something on it. That looks like a pill. With a pill on my tongue and a thing on my lung. No, that's not how it goes, Dave. I don't know why I left it half and half. I just did. I forgot to swirl. So, and do I want anything else? Do I want to try anything else, Dave? Do you? You wanted to get an orange. So this, I've just thought, there's this, which is horrible peachy colour. I don't like it at all. It's horrible. It's definitely not my kind of thing. I wanted to see if I could get a peachy colour, so I might have to clean this one out. No, not peachy colour, sorry, a orangey colour. La la la, what did I just say about making sure you were safe? Because it's very hot and it just burnt the end of my finger. So West End stage show, that. My singing talents there. Flamethrower extraordinaire. Hopefully that's going to melt now. I should maybe melt it into there. Oh, it's gone out. I don't know whether this is going to work because I don't think it's yellow, orangey enough. Oh my gosh, it's flaming. Is it? Oh, sorry. It's catching fire. I don't like it. It's scaring me. I'm going to lose some eyebrows. Some eyebrows. I've only got two. That's it. Stop. Look, it's still a light. Go away. Don't like it. Just don't like them. They're scary. What's that one? That's got... What colour are they? Oh, that's gold. Yeah, no. Don't like that. Just see if I can tip that into there. Don't like that at all. Maybe just stick with the peach. Stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. Goodness only knows how much of this I'm going to have to cut out. I don't even know whether I've been talking to myself for the last few decades. Right, this is going to be the last thing I've decided. And then I'm going to move on and do my next video, which is going to be using some of these things. Although I would like to make another... Dave, don't keep doing this. I'd like to make another yellow one. Right, I'm going to use the colour in there, plus things. What am I putting in this? Doesn't really matter, I don't like the colour, so... Turn that upside down. Turn that frown upside down. I don't know, we put the little... yeah, sorcerer's thing. The potion thing, that's the word. Potion, I couldn't get out. This is going to be a horrible colour, whatever this turns into. I didn't realise there was so much green still left in the bottom of this. Oh, ye of little faith. But I've got a feeling it's going to go manky brown. It's not a brown I would have chosen, put it that way. It's kind of a... yeah, it's brown. It's mud. So I'm doing that. I want a nice bright yellow one now. And then that's going to be my last. We'll use the B. The B and the orange will be perfect. So pori. Don't ignore it. And there we go. And I will come back at the end and show you what we've made. So after a bit of clean up in aisle 4, please. There we go. So these are the ones that I have made. So this is one of the, I think it's like a wheat sheaf thing. Another wheat sheaf here. We've got compass. We've got, that's the one of the earth ones, the ones that's like a, so I think it's supposed to be like a map or a globe, whatever they're called, atlas. Another wheat sheafy style one. This is a B. Now I know you didn't see me make the black one, but I just kind of finished off with the black because it soaks up all the other colours. That's the wheat sheaf of where it's kind of half and half. That's a B. This is another B. Then we've got this is that one that's like a hand and stars. Don't really know what that is. This is one of the Tree of Life ones. We've got one of the roses. That's one of the potion bottle ones. That's the B. Then we've got another one of the world globy things. Another one with the compass on. And we've got another rose. We've got another wheat sheaf. Another potion bottle-y one. Another wheat sheaf. Another Tree of Life. Another Tree of Life, that's that bronzy one that I really like. A B. Another potion bottle. Another one of the worldy ones, the one with the dark colours in. Another Tree of Life, and then finally a Tree of Life. So, oh, there you go, a bit of red on there. There you go. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it gets a bit melty, a bit hot, a bit stressful. I haven't lost any eyebrows. Brian hasn't lost any eyebrows. So it's all good as far as I'm concerned. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, my name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Lots of love, lots of hugs. And I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like this video. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.